The ending of Zack Snyder's Undead Odyssey opens up a huge opportunity for the streamer to change the franchise game. Editor's note: this article contains major spoilers for Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. Many movies arrive with dreams of a franchise, but Army of the Dead lands on Netflix with one already intact. Zack Snyder's stylish and gory zombie action thriller hits the streamer with 2 prequels already in the queue: 2022 anime series, Army of the Dead, Lost Vegas, and a standalone feature, Army of Thieves, based around Mattias Schweighöfer's kooky safecracking character that's already finished and coming out later this year. Army of the Dead covers a lot of plot in its staggering credits sequence, when the walking corpses are battled and trapped in Sin City by a team of mercenaries. It's clear that Snyder envisioned quite the complex timeline leading up to the gory heist at the center of his movie. But for all the intrigue surrounding where these undead came from and what happened earlier in the timeline, Army of the Dead also ends on a cliffhanger that sets the stage for a sequel. So far, nothing on that front has been announced, but the next chapter of this young zombieverse has the potential to be groundbreaking if Netflix plays its cards right. Consider the setup. And yes, this is where the spoilers start. In its closing moments, Army of the Dead goes global. Vanderohe, Omari Hardwick, one of 2 apparent survivors from an operation that falls very short of success during the preceding 2 hours, survives the Vegas nuclear blast, thanks to a last-minute decision by Schweighöfer's character to lock Vanderohe in a vault with millions of dollars. Vanderohe emerges from the wreckage with a cash-filled backpack, wanders through the scorched-earth landscape, and charters his own jet to take him out of the country. It's only once the plane takes flight and he attempts to celebrate a new beginning with a boisterous champagne toast that disaster strikes. Vanderohe feels woozy, heads to the bathroom to clear his head, and notices a zombie bite on his arm, just as the plane begins its descent into Mexico City. Roll credits. The implications could not be clearer. For the entire movie, the zombie outbreak was limited to a single location. But with Vanderohe now spreading the disease south of the border, one can assume that the undead will soon overtake Mexico just when the entire globe assumes the disease has been eradicated for good. It's a wrenching outcome, one that could lead to real-world parallels in the way border security has caused harrowing xenophobia in the US, as well as the domestic challenges that Mexico faces with violence on a regular basis. Imagine an Army of the Dead sequel rich with metaphors about the immigration crisis and the cartel wars, with zombie warriors that accentuate those problems in a whole new way. Army of the Dead, more than that, imagine an Army of the Dead sequel in Spanish.